Jeffrey Epstein's New Mexico Ranch Google Earth coming in with the receipts, but I pulled up my photos and compared them, and that's a different truck. I actually kind of appreciate that it's a different truck, by the way, because the trucks that I have pictures of are completely different, and they've changed over the years. They do get upgraded, and they are all red, and I wonder, like, is there symbolism, or is that... I pulled up my photos, and I looked, and I think I have one really bad photo of the truck that's on Google Earth. So the way we're going to do this, I'm going to show you this. It's the unedited photo with the timestamp just so you can see that. And that truck is over here, so we're actually going to have to crop it a lot. That's another important part. All of these were taken this day that you're going to see right here, so you'll see that a couple times. The only other edits will be turning up the brightness because I was out there on a day when it was like unusually active and I was scared, so I took the pictures through my tinted windows. Yeah. I know what you're saying, like you were nervous. Hell yeah, I get nervous when I go out there. I'm not an idiot. This is like not a small thing. So this is that picture zoomed in, really brightened up, and what you'll see is that truck from Google, because you can tell right here that it's a flatbed in the back, right? And where you're gonna see the other truck in a second is actually just a little bit of a drive down this way. And if you look right up here, you can see the top of the fire station. Like I said, it was a really active day. On that day, I saw 2 red trucks. This is the one from Google Earth. I'm gonna show you the other one, and the groundkeeper's white car. We're moving around. Again, timestamp, original photo, and if you'll look back here, this is where we were just at, was over here, so you're a little bit this way, right? Red. This one shows better kind of where this was. This is where the other red truck, the flatbed, was, but I got distracted with something that I was taking pictures of, and I looked back, and the other red truck was gone. For obvious reasons, I don't stay very long when I'm out there, but so all this movement happened over like a 10-minute period. I mean, it was a lot. Now with this one, I brightened them up and put them together as like a collage kind of thing. That's the only editing that I did, but you'll see that this is clearly the same area because the white picket fence actually goes in front of the other house that's down here, and it's the same in the truck. It has obviously moved. I'm not gonna say how often or when I go out there or anything, but that was a big movement day. Most days there is not that much movement during the day. I've never been out there at night, so I don't know about that. Your girl is already tempting fate way too much. I'm not trying to go out there at night. That seems stupid. To be fair, this seems pretty stupid too. Touche. Google Earth actually did come in pretty clutch. Now this is a helipad that was up there. However, there was an airstrip down by the town. Then it's going to follow you down this little path right here and you're going to see a gate. That is the 4th gate that it will take you to get through before you can get to the house. Then we go down to the primary part of the town that they have out there, which this is where you see a lot of movement with vehicles and stuff. This is a really good representation of the land, but this does not include the land that was leased from the state of New Mexico where the tracks were closed way too late, that whole thing. But the land that he actually owns was purchased from our former governor, Bruce King, and we're going to go into part 2 with what he was going to do on this land.